Bienvenidos a M2, este espacio donde les traemos absolutamente de todo, pero tengo que ser honesta y estoy en shock. No puedo creer, no creí más bien, que la entrevista que les vamos a presentar a continuación era algo que estuviera, pues, en mi vida, en mi futuro, en mis prospectos.
O en el de la misma protagonista de esta historia. Además, trabajando con un showrunner muy importante en Estados Unidos, Ryan Murphy. La verdad es que a mí me sorprendió gratamente saber que era capaz de hacer una historia ligada a un personaje de este nivel.
A ver, ahí les va la cosa, ¿ok? All's Fair, o en español se llama Todo Vale, es una serie de Hulu en donde la protagonista es Kim Kardashian, pero es una serie dramática, es una serie de abogadas. Pero está Kim Kardashian, sí, padrísimo, pero está Glenn Close, está Naomi Watts.
El elenco es brutal.
Sarah Paulson, que para mí es una de las mejores actrices en la historia de la humanidad. No te la crees, de verdad no te la crees.
Yo solo quiero que me digas, ¿se pone al nivel actoral de todo este elenco tan maravilloso? ¿O estaba diseñado el personaje para darle cabida a una figura como Kim?
Digamos que Ryan Murphy, y él nos los contó en la premiere, porque ahí estuvimos con ellas y estuvimos jugándole al Hollywood de antes y fue espectacularmente divertido porque salió Ryan Murphy, estábamos en el sindicato de directores de América, de Estados Unidos, en la sala espectacular, sale Ryan Murphy y dice: yo quería trabajar con Kim Kardashian. Y yo llegué y le propuse, y no sé por qué yo estúpido le propuse un reality show y vi cómo se le nublaban los ojos y se regresaba.
No me interesa.
Y de repente dije, no, más bien hagamos una serie de abogadas y ¡pop! Kim Kardashian estudió para ser abogada.
Claro, claro.
Ha logrado cambios, bueno, que Donald Trump, claro, ya lo hace cada semana, pero cuando lo hizo la primera vez, otorgara el perdón a cierto tipo de prisioneros por cierto tipo de causas sociales, es todo un tema para analizar otro día. Pero en este caso, esta serie, que ya vieron el tráiler, ya vieron un poco de qué va, les va a impactar porque es una mega super telenovela, pero acerca del divorcio, y acerca, yo creo que es una especie de Sex and the City evolucionado.
Y con el sello de Ryan Murphy.
Vamos a ver qué nos dijeron, porque tuvimos el gusto no solo de estar ahí con ella, sino de platicar con Kim Kardashian y con Naomi Watts.
She's not getting okay.
Men, they are terrified of women in power. And women besting men in divorce? No.
I'm delighted to be with you, both. You're amazing. And I've been seeing many of the questions you've been asked, and I was wondering, are you still surprised that people are so surprised about the fact that powerful and intelligent women can get together and excel together? Because people are, is that a thing?
I don't know if people will ever get used to the power and powerful women coming together, but I don't think we really think about it that way. I think we just love moving forward the narrative that you could excel, that you could be your best self once you have your girlfriends by your side.
But it is an important message, right? Because this is so much fun, but at the end, we take that away from All's Fair.
Yeah. And Ryan really wanted that to come across. He wanted us to have not just, hardworking women who are busting their asses, that he wanted to make sure that we were, like really united. We love each other, we need each other. And yes, there is power in numbers, and it should be hopefully aspirational for other women to see that.
I think it is. I was checking out the title, and obviously it comes from literature, All's Fair in Love and War. I have read that came from the 1500s during Elizabethan times.
Love those times.
Right?
I just love the clothes.
Well, yeah.
I go to the wardrobe.
Well, I love the wardrobe, but also I think the message is there as well. Do you think we've changed at all? Because it talks a lot about you can do anything when this emotional stakes are so high. Have we changed at all as a society? What do you think, Kim?
I think we're always growing and evolving as a society. I guess I've always felt like there have been those women that have been those powerful women that have just pushed through no matter what era we're in and where you come from. There has been, that's why they write about them, right? Because they are so powerful. So I think you see it more today because confidence has grown and times have changed and the world is just so different from back then. But I just am happy that we are continuing that narrative with All's Fair and showing what a real powerful group of women look like.
They do. How about you, Naomi? Do you think the narrative has changed in some ways?
I think Kim said it perfectly. We have evolved, but still things remain very, very similar to how things were. And, like we move forward and then we move backward, and we're seeing a lot of that now. But All's Fair, that, it says so much in Love and War, but it's not really, is it? Because and I think it's a perfect title. And it can encompass so much. And, we have all of that in the show. We have conflict, we do have love, we fight for fairness, we do have some greed, we have some corruption, we have all of that, which makes for a juicy, spicy experience and hopefully a fun ride.
Kim, you've been brilliant about sharing your personal life with us for so many years. But is there something that we will learn about you through Allura that we didn't know?
That's a good question. I think just venturing off into a new world of acting. I don't know if it's like really through Allura, because I've hopefully tried to portray a strong woman that handles things when they need to be handled. I really kind of pride myself on being that person. So I think it was actually fairly, I don't want to say easy, but like an easy transition to play Allura. I think she's a little bit tougher than Kim, for sure. But I think you definitely feel like or hopefully you do, if I did a good job, you'd feel like I became Allura, and you feel that.
Así que gracias por el acceso a Todo Vale en Hulu o Disney Plus. Ahora vámonos a una época, no eran los 80, no está montada en los años 80 necesariamente esta película de Netflix. Se llama La Casa de la Dinamita. Es de Kathryn Bigelow, ganadora del Oscar.
Primera mujer ganadora
del Oscar. Gran directora. Con un elenco brutal. Y te voy a dar la premisa nada más. Si ustedes ya se estrenó, quizá ya la vieron. Hay gente que tiene opiniones muy fuertes respecto a
lo que
ocurre o cómo ocurre o lo que pasa, pero digamos que descubren que va un misil, seguramente nuclear, rumbo a la ciudad de Chicago. No saben quién lo lanzó, no saben cuál es la intención, no saben qué movilizaciones va a haber en el mundo al respecto. ¿Qué hacen? ¿Y quién tiene que hacerlo?
Wow.
De eso va esta película. Platicamos con gran parte del elenco, entre ellos mi Anthony Ramos, Tracy Letts, que además es uno de mis escritores favoritos, es un gran dramaturgo, y con la bellísima y maravillosa Rebecca Ferguson, respecto a esto, Casa de Dinamita.
Stratcom is asking for launch instructions right now. I'm gonna need you to breathe.
We are talking about hitting a bullet with a bullet.
So it's a fucking coin?
Tracy, you're part of this huge machine of people who have to make decisions. You're one of the leaders of this kind of decision here. But what part of it is more interesting to you, the general type thing or the human part? Because I think they will play against each other in a very interesting way here.
Well, yeah, I think you've hit on something there, which is that it's not one or the other, right? The general is a human. The person performing the job is a human being. A human being has this job to be in charge of this nuclear arsenal. It's a massive responsibility. And I think the movie effectively asks the question, is it right for people to have this much responsibility? I mean, what have we done? What have we done? What is the system that we've created where we can destroy the world many times over, and we put this awesome power in the hands of a few people in all of these countries? It does boggle the mind to realize just the position we've put ourselves in. And so I think it's certainly worthy of further investigation and discussion. And perhaps swaying some public opinion just in terms of asking the question to an audience, is this the future you would have for yourself? Is this if you could make the system the way you wanted, is this what you would come up with?
I was joining you right back in there with those huge feelings that you project so well. Because you're doing your job, but it doesn't really all depend on you, does it? On your character?
No, I mean, it doesn't depend on one person in general, right? Like it's a team effort. You know, that's what this movie is about. It shows you literally, we go through, you get to see all the different people that are involved in this one decision that, like, okay, this missile's launched. What do we do now? It's a team effort, especially when something like this is happening.
I just want to tell you, I cannot believe what you did with those 20 minutes.
Oh, thank you. It's intense, isn't it?
It's one of the most intense things I've ever seen, because also I'm a child of the 80s and we were told this could happen, but I feel the world kind of forgot about it. And it's important that we remember it. I think this is going to be the right way to do it. What do you think about that?
I completely agree. And I listened to Kathryn, when she talked about when she went to school and they were all taught to hide under their benches, if a nuclear threat happened, and then living through it and then questioning why the conversation still isn't active. I was brought up in Sweden in 1983. My life was kind of different and also sort of in a neutral country. So it's amazing to have these thoughts just ejected into you. It's astonishing. I criticize myself for not having been more curious about the topic.
Así que como puedes ver, mucha intensidad en nuestras películas y series para terminar este año.
Y cualquier parecido con la realidad es mera ficción.
Ojalá. Yo sí viví los años 80 y hubo momentos que se sentían exactamente así.
Wow.
Esos 15 minutos que no sabes qué va a pasar o si va a acabar todo en un instante.
Kathryn, como siempre, poniendo, además con este tipo de historias, ¿no? Que tienen mucho que ver siempre con lo bélico.
Gracias por acompañarnos en M2. Siempre es un placer estar con ustedes. Bye.